Hello and welcome to my saltwater tank. My name is J Plum and I have two important lessons to share with you. Number one, always make sure your bank knows where you live. And number two, don't try to bribe somebody at a 1-800 number with cookies or pie or cake that you will FedEx to his location if he makes your order go through, because he'll think you're crazy. So I woke up at 4 a.m. after I posted my last video, because that's what I do. And I said, okay, let's go. I'm ordering my Gyre Bar. It's gonna come. I'm gonna make another video. I'm going to install it. I'm gonna be super happy. I pull out my phone and I get my order confirmation number. I am on cloud 9. I am positively floating. Nothing can make me mad anymore. Until my phone goes, and I'm like, my shipping information, hooray! No, it's super polite corporate email that starts out, Dear Ms. J Plum, we regret to inform you that your order did not go through for your Maxspect XF-150 Gyre Bar. What? How? My bank declined the charge? How can my bank decline the charge? I just got paid. This is impossible. Maybe somebody stole my credit card, because that's the logical leap that we'll go to. I pull out my wallet and my card is there, so I'm like, WTF, I'll just go online, punch in my information again, and I'll get my Gyre Bar. No, the email tells me that I have to call them. So, fine. I walk out of my office, I go outside, I pull out my phone, I'm like, 1-800 awesome LFS dealer. Daniel, Dave, really nice guy, super polite, comes on the phone, and he is perky. I'm not that perky. And he's like, how can I help you today? And I'm like, well, I'm an idiot, and I placed an order on the internet, and I must have typed my credit card information wrong, and I really need this Gyre Bar. Oh, okay, Ms. J Plum. Can I call you Ms. J Plum? And I'm like, yeah, sure, dude, knock yourself, stop, just take my money off my card, give me Gyre Bar. He's like, do you have your order number? No, because the email that you sent me just said that I had to call you, and it meant I'm stupid. It didn't have my order number. The one with my order number that I should have pulled up before I called you was the prior email from the one that set off the panic attack. So while I'm digging around in my phone like an even further idiot than what I'm trying to prove I'm not, he has pulled up my order from my phone number. So this is cool. I'm like, great, can I give you my card information? And he's like, no, I can't take that. I'm like, okay, why? And he's like, well, usually when this happens, it means you have insufficient funds. I'm like, dude, buddy, I don't have insufficient funds. I have plenty of sufficient funds to order this piece of equipment for my tank. He's like, okay, calm down. I'm sure it's fine. And then I realize I moved recently. I set my shipping address as where I live, but I never told my bank where I live, because really, what's more important, the fish tank or the bank? Clearly the fish tank. So I'm like, oh, I'm really sorry, Dave, awesome dude that's been putting up with me now for like 2 minutes. This is what's wrong. And he's like, oh, no big deal, ma'am. Just call your bank and they'll update your address. And in like 3 days, you can put your order through. Clearly, Dave, awesome dude, does not know me very well, because when I was younger, I met Patience in an alley and I shanked that bitch and I threw her in a dumpster, and she doesn't exist anymore in my world. So I harangue and harass this guy. He takes my information. We're still on a level playing field. And then I'm like, okay, so you run my card now and I'll get my Gyre Bar? Super happy again. And he goes, oh, I can't do that. That's another department that I can't transfer you to. What? Wait, but I need this Gyre Bar. I need it by Tuesday. So this is when I start turning into a crackhead, and I'm like, oh, it's cool. Dave, awesome dude. Can I bake you a pie? Like, could I ship you a pie by FedEx overnight to wherever your call center is? It'll be great. Whatever pie you want. And he's like, I'm sorry, what? Yeah, no, that really happened. I needed my Gyre Bar. So I tried to bribe a guy at a call center with a pie. Now he's a little creeped out. Like Dan Dave Awesome Guy's voice has gone a little like, is this lady for real? And he's like, look, ma'am, because I'm not Ms. J Plum anymore. I will make sure that they run your card today and we'll be in touch with you. Okay. I'm like, sure, that's great. That's great. You're gonna put that through right now though, because if it doesn't ship before 6 p.m., I won't get it by Tuesday of next week. And he's like, okay, now she's about to cry. Like 2 seconds ago, there was pie. Now we have like sad woman voice on the phone. So he's like, no, seriously, ma'am, it'll be okay. It'll be fine. I'll make sure we get in touch with you. I'm like, are you positive? He's like, is there anything else I can help you with? Crazy lady who's been on my phone for 20 minutes. No. Fuck. So now I'm super bummed. Super, super bummed. And this is how I learned life lesson number 3. I'm carrying my phone around with me all day. Like a puppy. Like a puppy. And I'm in a meeting. I'm sitting at a table with executives. And my phone is right there next to me. It's not on vibrate. It's not on ringer. But it's on that little flashy thing that's really annoying to everyone in the room except you because you're waiting for the email or text or whatever. And my phone is like, pew, 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 little fireworks of light. Pew, pew. I'm like, oh, that must be it. Oh my God. I'm going to get my Gyre Bar, right? Oh no, wait. What if my bank didn't fix my address yet? I know I did it online, but it said 3 to 5 days. Like life lesson, freak out, panic attack moment. This is what I'm doing, hyperventilating in a meeting as I pick up my phone and I'm like totally not subtle at all. And I'm like, little swipey pattern. And it says email from awesomelfs.com. And I'm like, okay. It doesn't say order confirmation. It doesn't say shipping. It doesn't say tracking. I don't know what it is. Is it another one of those Dear J Plums? Or is it like, woo, J Plum? It was a woo J Plum. And that's life lesson number 3. It is a very bad idea to lean back in your chair in a conference room and go, yes, in front of everybody. They will look at you like you're crazy. I'm starting to see this as a trend. However, I put my order in and I'm like, okay, we're good to go. And I guess I scared Dan Dave Awesome whatever guy because instead of getting it tomorrow, look at what I got today. Look at it. It's so shiny. It's beautiful. I just want to rub on it. Yes. Yes. All right, so let's unbox this because now you've hopefully laughed at me and my stupidity and you've learned that I shouldn't order anything on the internet. If anybody wants to know why I didn't go to a regular LFS, like here in town, I called them, all of them, and none of them had them in stock, except for one guy who did, but somebody had prepaid for it, and he wasn't taking my bribes either. So, I have this little box inside the box. It's white and not really very interesting. And it's got a cable. Ooh, shiny. All right, cool. Tip this bad boy over. Oh, look at that packaging. Look at this. It is a tin. It's a tin, people. Ooh, and it has like shiny wording on it. Check it out. Oh, yeah. See, they know I spent money. They also know that I'm crazy. So, blah, blah, blah. Register. Don't eat it. Holy shit, that is an instruction manual. By the way, I downloaded this online in advance and I read it. That doesn't mean I understand any of it. Okay, little scrubbies, pieces, beautiful shiny pieces. This is my little controller unit. We're gonna see if I can break it right when I get it. It's so beautiful. Now I have looked at an ice cap. It's something that I'll probably invest in later because for right now, I mean this is pretty fine. If you take a look. It's pretty heavy duty. Yeah, it has to be placed on a dry surface, blah, blah, blah. It seems counterintuitive when you have a fish tank. I don't know why anybody does this. I guess they expect I'm gonna mount this on the side, but please. Pieces. pieces already kind of stuffed with foamy stuff. More preventative packaging to keep it safe from me, probably. AC adapter, always important. Also something like drip loops or whatever, you know. Who needs that? Tiny little feeties. Holy crap. Mountain piece. Silica gel, in case you need to poison anybody, because they messed up your orders on the internet. Don't do that, I'm just kidding. And my Gyre Bar. This is like my curling iron. This is huge. Look at it. It's so shiny and plastic and beautiful. Empty box. I don't know what I'm actually gonna do with the box. I mean, it's pretty, it's cool, but whatever. So I'm gonna be smart and I'm gonna take this little manual here and I'm gonna open it up and I'm gonna actually like read it, probably in a language that I understand. And then I'm going to put this all together and pretend I know how to put it in my fish tank. And when I turn it on and I spray myself with water, we're all gonna have a grand old time with me. So I'll be back, but I wanted to share my stupid story with you of things that you should never do on the internet or in a boardroom. Anybody else? Anyone do something stupid on the internet, or are you all just perfect? Because sometimes it feels like I'm the only one who does things like that. I mean, maybe the bribery thing, but seriously, help a girl out. This is J Plum, signing out.